If you're dealing with sinus congestion, then here are 3 ways that yoga can help. Each of the following offers its own unique way to help clear out some of that sinus congestion, so I recommend actually trying all 3. So let's dive in right now to the first tip to help use some yoga to clear out our sinuses. Child's pose for sinus relief. Doing child's pose in yoga can actually help with that sinus congestion in 2 ways. The first way is that child's pose is a very gentle inversion, which means your head is beneath your heart so that it allows for that drainage to happen in a gentle and natural way. To do this, come kneeling here on your mat and bring your forehead all the way down to the mat. And if your forehead can't touch and you need to lift those glutes up off of your heels, then this is also fine as well. And here's the second interesting benefit. When you rest your forehead down on the mat, right here in between your eyebrows is an acupressure point that actually helps with sinus congestion. So there's really a double benefit because you're getting the drainage element happening from this gentle inversion, plus stimulating that gentle acupressure point there in between your eyebrows. So one pose with 2 benefits. The challenge will come relaxing there for 3 to 5 minutes and letting that drainage happen. Just be sure to have some Kleenex next to you. Forward fold for drainage. Forward fold helps with sinus congestion in 2 significant ways. First, being upside down like this definitely helps with all of the drainage. Here in forward fold, you don't need to have your knees perfectly straight. You can bend them quite a bit and just relax on down, take some nice, steady, deep breaths. But here's where forward fold really shines. This pose actually stretches through multiple different muscle groups in your body. Forward fold stretches through your legs, your glutes, your lower back, upper back, even through your neck and shoulders. And having all of these different muscle groups being stretched out at the same time really helps with circulation, it helps with lymphatic drainage, and it helps to create a deep sense of relaxation overall. And granted, all of those factors combined aren't going to have an immediate instant effect on your sinus congestion, but it does help to get that lymphatic drainage, it helps to get that blood flow moving, and it helps with that deep relaxation. So it has a very positive secondary benefit in helping to aid in clearing that sinus congestion. Now, if you want a full class where we do a deep dive into helping clear some sinus congestion using some gentle yoga, then go ahead and click on the card here above or the link in the description. The class is about 30 minutes long, has a few gentle yoga poses, some breathing techniques to help clear that sinus congestion. But let's go ahead and move on to the third part because I've saved the best for last. Alternate nostril breathing. Alternate nostril breathing is a good way to help you breathe a little more equally out of your nose, especially if you're congested on one side more than the other. And yes, it's going to be pretty hard to breathe through one side of your nostril there, but it's okay. Just keep pushing through it because I promise this will help to balance things out. The technique is pretty simple. You just take your thumb and your index finger to pinch your nose to be able to control which side you are breathing in and out of. I'm going to demonstrate this right now really quick, but when you're actually doing this, go a lot slower and take your time. So sitting here on your mat or wherever you're comfortable, take a big inhale, then pinch your nose, and then release one side, exhale, inhale, pinch, and then release, and then exhale, inhale, pinch, and then release, exhale, and then inhale. The way I like to remember it is that you're pinching at the top of the inhale. So you just take a big inhale in, pinching your nose, exhale, inhale, pinching at the top, and then exhale by releasing the other side. Take an inhale and pinch again at the top. I know it's going to feel weird and awkward as you do this at first, but Breathe slowly, take your time, and even if you can only breathe maybe 10% out of one side of your nose, just keep going because I promise it'll start to balance things out. Again, if you'd like a full class where we move through a bunch of different yoga poses and breathing techniques to help release that sinus pressure, then go ahead and click on the video here. Also, subscribe, like the video, and I'll see you in a class soon.